we'll go ahead and begin. Let's do, oops. Okay, so we'll do, today we are on lesson 20. I can relate more and less to length. Okay, there's a lot of words in here. More means more. If I have one pencil, what would be more, or one pen? What is more than one pen? Raise your hand. What is more than one pen? Adeline?
There's 5 pennies in a pen.
But if I have 1, 2 pens is more than 1 pen, right? And 1 pen is less than 2 pens. And length is how long something is. So you could compare. Is the pink pen longer than or shorter than the yellow pen? What is the pink?
One is shorter.
The pink one is shorter than. Very good. That's comparing length. Okay. As we get started, okay, you're going to watch me do something called a sprint. You guys are not going to do it because this is our first one. I wanted you to watch me. See this little man? He's running. A sprint is something that happens quickly. So I time you on my telephone and you only have so many minutes to complete it. It's usually about 1 minute. So I have 1 heart up here. And I need to circle the number that matches the heart. So what number am I going to circle? I need to circle the number that matches the heart. Show me on your fingers. Am I going to circle 1, 2, or 3? Show me on your fingers. 1. I'm going to circle the 1. Now I can go down or I can go across. I'm going to go down. I think it's easier. How many hearts do we see here? 2. All right, I'm going to trick you this time. What is 1 more than 2? What is 1 more than 2? Show me on your fingers and I'll circle that number. All right, I thought I was going to trick you guys. 3. 1 more than 2 is 3. How many hearts do you see here? 3. What is 1 less than 3? 1 less. Oh, 1 less than 3. 2. Excellent. How many hearts do we have down here at the bottom? Can you see those hearts? So what is 1 less than that? Show me your number. Look at the hearts and show me your number. Very good. 2. If I go back up here, how many stars do you see? How many stars? Okay, what is 1 more than 2 stars? 3. Excellent job. Excellent. How many stars do we have over here? What is 1 more than 2? 1 more is 3. Very good. How many stars are here? 1. What is 1 more than 1? Show me with your fingers. 2. And lastly, how many stars do you see down here? What is 1 less than that many? What's 1 less than 3? 2 again. So you really have to focus and listen to what the person is saying, and then we circle to match. more and less. If it's more, you're gonna move to the right down the number line. If it's less, you're gonna move backward to the left. Left, less. Okay, I'm gonna erase my board quickly, and you can get out your problem set for today. And I'm gonna show us, I'll jump to that PowerPoint, to our problem set for today.
What page is it on, Miss Kate?
It should be on, let's look. So your template is page 95. So it's somewhere around page 95. Let me see if I have it in my book. It's the application problem for lesson 20. Lesson 20, the application problem. It's on page 91. It looks like this. Page 91. And Miss Kate's is going to show that here. Let's take a look. It's taking a second to load. My computer's being a little slower today. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We've done something similar to this before. We're gonna try it again. Write your first name on the top set of boxes. So here's the top set of boxes. Write one letter in each box. Start at the box above the star. So my first name is Diane, and I'm gonna write that on the top row. Watch me. I'm gonna put one letter in each box. You do it too. Put one letter in each box. I need to connect my E.
Miss Kate?
Yes.
What we have to do?
You're gonna open your math book, your Blue Learn book, to page 91, and you're gonna write your first name, starting at the star.
I know what's my first name.
Okay, write it down.
First name is John, and I know that.
Yeah, I know that too. Now, on the second row, I want you to write your last name. See if you can write your last name. My last name is Kate. So I'm going to start at the star. Remember, the first letter is a capital, and I'm going to write one letter in each box.
Miss Kate.
Johnian, you need to raise your hand. All right. Which of your trains has more letter passengers? Which one is longer? Is your first name longer or your last name longer? Raise your hand if you want to share out. Ryan, which one is longer?
My first name.
Ryan's first name is longer. Great job, Ryan. Let's do Anya. Anya, which one is longer, your first name or your last?
My last name is longer. It has one more letter than my first name.
Awesome. I love the sentence that you said. Are we? Which one is longer, your first name or your last name?
Last name.
Okay. Now, which one is shorter? Which one is shorter? Which name? Let's do Carolyn? Which one of your names is shorter? Your first name or your last name?
My last name is shorter than my first name.
Very good. Adeline, meet your microphone, sweet girl. Yes. Okay. Your last name is shorter than your first name. Estelle, which name is shorter for you? Your last name or your first name?
My first name. My last name.
Very good. Are there any of you that are like me and they are both the same or equal? No. Mine are. My first name and my last name have the same amount of letters. All right. So what we're going to do this morning, you can place your pencil in your book or leave it open and move it to the side. There are some materials that you need, your linking cubes or Legos, and we're going to listen to Miss Emily give our math lesson.
Miss Kate?
Yes.
Will you wait for me so I could go get my Legos?
Yes. It'll take me a second to get it set up. Okay, Jonyan, what's your... No, you gotta raise your hand. Jonyan, what's your question?
My last name is more than my first name because my first name has 6
Very good.
letters.
Okay.
And also my middle name is Sue.
Okay. All right, then Nicole, and then we're gonna move on. Nicole?
How many linking cubes do we need?
It says in the lesson to have 20. If you don't have that many, that is okay. Let's listen and see what they say for our materials. Let's mute our microphones.
Hello, mathematicians. My name is Mrs. Chandrasekhar. Today, we will be relating more and less to length. Let's get started. For today's lesson, you will need 1 crayon, 1 sheet of paper, 20 linking cubes, 1 dice, and the Square Path Letter Trains template.
Okay, so your template is in your book. You can rip it out. You can easily rip the page out. It looks like this. It's page 95. Then she said if you have a blank sheet of paper or a whiteboard, you'll need a crayon, maybe your favorite color, 1 dice, and your linking cubes. Is it okay if you don't have all 20? That is okay. That's okay. So we're going to give everyone a second to get their materials together. Once you've got your materials, put your hands on your head to show me that you're ready.
Miss Cakes?
Yes.
What did you say for the stuff to get?
Okay, look at the screen, Jonyan. You're going to get this page out of your math book, this template, a crayon, a dice, your linking cubes, and a blank sheet of paper or a whiteboard.
But I don't have 7 cubes anymore. I have 8 now.
That's good. And remember, it's okay if you don't have 20, okay?
Okay, if I'm going to get a blank sheet of paper, I always gotta get in a computer room where my sister starts class.
What about your whiteboard? Do you have that with you?
I do have it, but
that's great.
Both of my markers don't work.
Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started.
So I'm going to have to go get the paper and the dice and the marker.
Okay, go
and
quickly
the
and
crayon.
quietly. Put your microphone on mute, Jonyan. Mute your
Miss
mic.
Kate, what do we need again? I missed it.
You've got it. You've got page 95 from your book, your template page. 1 crayon, 1 dice, and you already got your Legos. If you have your whiteboard, you can, or a blank sheet of paper. Guys, we want to make sure that we look at our weekly agenda before the lesson so we can have all our materials ready. I see some friends patting their heads. I'm going to go ahead and start, and our other friends can join us in just a second.
Pause the video to find the materials and press play once you found them. Today, we will be starting with the Square Path Letter Trains template. Let's look at these sets of boxes. They look like trains. Write your first name in the top train, 1 letter in each box. Start at the box above the star.
We already did this, right, Miss Kate?
We did, but this time we are using our template to do it. So go ahead and let me erase this and write your first name up here. Write your first name in this top train, starting at the star. Oh, I like how my friends are working hard.
Miss Kate,
Yes, Jonyan.
I already used a pencil to write here.
That's fine if you use a pencil, that's fine.
So what should I do on the free ones? I mean the other ones.
So right here, this is page 95 in your book. You
I know.
can write your name on the top line, Jonyan.
I already.
Okay, now let's mute our microphone and listen for the next directions.
Pause the video to write your first name.
We've done that.
Now, write your last name in the train below. 1 letter in each box. Start at the box above the star. Pause the video to write your last name.
Okay, let's give ourselves a minute. Whoa, look at her last name. Shandershaker. Woo, that's hard to pronounce. But you write your last name in that box. Is it gonna look different than Miss Emily's? Yeah, yours is gonna look different. We're gonna talk about it. I'm giving everyone a chance to write their last name in the second box.
Take your finger and point to the train that is longer.
Point to the train that's longer on your paper.
Now, point to the one that has more letter passengers.
Okay. Oh, did you hear what she said? Point to the train that's longer and point to the train that has more letters. Is that the same train? Are we? Is that the same train?
Yeah.
It is. It's the same train. The train that is longer and the train with more letters is the same.
This is the train that is longer for me, and I see that it has more letter passengers. Now, take your finger and point to your train that is shorter.
Point to the train
Point
that's
to the
shorter.
one that has fewer passengers.
Okay. point to the train that is shorter and point to the train with fewer or less letters. Is that the same train? Thumbs up if it's the same, thumbs down if it's not. I see a lot of thumbs up. The shorter train and the train with less letters are the same train. Let's listen.
My first train is shorter. It also has fewer passengers. Here is a stick of 7 Lincoln Cubes and a stick of 3 Lincoln Cubes. Which one of these sticks is longer? The 7 stick or the 3 stick? Think. Say it. Yes.
Oh.
The 7 stick is longer than the 3 stick. The 3 stick is shorter than the 7 stick. Think, think, think. How did you know that the 7 stick was longer than the 3 stick?
Okay, so how did we know that this 7 stick, this blue 7 stick, is longer than the 3 stick? Raise your hand and share out. How did we know that? There's more than one way we could figure that out. Ryan, what's one way we could figure out that the 7 stick is longer?
Counting.
You can count. If I wrote a number inside each one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I have 1, 2, 3, 7 is more than 3. We go this way. Very good. What's another way I can tell that this 7 train is longer? What's another way I can figure out, other than counting, that this 7 train is longer? Let's see. Russell, I haven't heard from you much.
What does the
How can we tell that this 7 train is longer, other than counting?
endpoints is together and it's more than the 3 cubes.
Awesome! The endpoints are the same. They start at the same spot, and I can see that this one is longer. Great job, Russell. All right, let's listen to Miss Emily, see what she says.
Pause the video and tell a friend how you knew, or you can tell me.
We just did it.
I heard some great strategies. I heard a friend say that he noticed how the sticks were lined up, and he noticed that the 7 stick went past the 3 stick. I heard another friend say that they tried to do 1-to-1 matching, but the 3 stick ran out of cubes to match.
Oh, that's a good idea. Did you see what she was saying? The 1-to-1 matching. We forgot that strategy. We did the counting, we did the endpoints, but you can also match each cube together with 1-to-1 matching and see that these friends, they don't have a match. So if they don't have a match, that means that there's more. That was a great strategy. Okay, let's listen some more to Miss Emily.
Try another strategy. Let's count the cubes. And when we're counting, I want to hear you. Ready?
Okay, count with her.
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ready? Count.
1, 2,
3.
3.
Which number is more? Think. Say it.
Which one?
Yes. 7. Which number is less? Think. Say it.
Which one is less?
Yes. 3.
3. Very good.
7 is more than 3. 3 is less than 7. How can we be sure though? Is there a way we can tell which number is more and which number is less just by looking? Tell a friend what you think.
Okay, who wants to answer that? Is there a way to tell if a number is more or less just by looking? The only thing I can think of is maybe by writing all the numbers out and then looking at which number comes first and which number comes last. Let's see what Miss Emily says.
I heard a friend say that they can tell that 7 is more than 3 because 7 is longer than 3. Great job. Before we play our game, pause.
Okay, so what she was saying was, if you were to write out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you were to write 1, 2, 3, you can see that 7 is longer than 3 by writing them out. Okay, she's gonna tell us to pause the video, I think, to get some materials. Let's listen to her directions and see what she says.
The video and get your linking cube sticks and a sheet of paper. Press play once you have them.
We've already got our materials. You've got your Lincoln cubes and your paper
For the
or
game,
whiteboard.
I'll roll a die. You'll make a linking cube stick using the same number of cubes that my die shows. Ready?
Okay, do you guys understand that? She's gonna roll the dice. You're gonna read the number and put that many cubes together. Understand? Thumbs up if you understand. Okay. Here she goes.
7. I rolled
7.
7. Pause the video and make a linking cube stick with 7 cubes.
Okay, so do that. Make a cube stick with 7 cubes and lay it down in front of you. When you've done that, give me a double thumbs up to let me know you're ready. 7 cubes. All right. I'm seeing lots of friends ready. Let's get those cubes together.
Great job. Let's do it again.
Nicole,
Ready?
that's more than 7.
4. I rolled 4. Pause the video and make a linking cube stick with 4 cubes.
Okay, now make one with 4. Don't take apart your 7. Leave your 7 and now make one with 4. Give me the double thumbs up when you've got your 4 stick and your 7. Okay, I see some friends. Estelle, did you have a question? I see your hand up.
I only have 3 more cubes.
Okay, if you only have 3 more cubes, put something else in front of it. Like maybe I don't know, something that's around the same size of a cube, like an eraser? All right, let's listen.
Great job. Now let's compare the length of our sticks. Which stick is longer? Think. Say it.
Which one's longer? Show me with your hands. Is it the 7 stick or the 4 stick? I'm seeing lots of 7s.
Yes, 7 stick is longer. Which stick is shorter? Think. Say it.
Show it with your fingers.
Yes, the 4 stick is shorter. Now let's see which set has more cubes. Let's count the cubes. Ready?
Count them.
Count.
1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, on your sheet of paper, write the number 7.
Okay, so on your whiteboard or your paper, you can put the cubes on top of your paper or on top of your whiteboard and write the number 7. Remember? Across the sky and down from heaven, that's how we write the number 7.
Miss Kate, are we doing anything on our worksheet?
Not yet, sweet girl. We're just using our blank paper or whiteboard and our cube stick. Do just like what Miss Emily did.
Miss Kate,
Yes, Jonyan?
I only have 8 leaking cubes, no more.
That's
I only
okay.
can do 8, 2, 3, and 2. And
See if
1,
you
and
can draw
I
it.
have 2 more.
See if you can draw it out. All right.
Draw them out on paper,
Mm-hmm.
on the blank sheet of paper.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, mute your
Do
microphone.
I have to draw 20?
No. Draw what we have, 7 and 4. Okay.
Let's count. Ready? Go.
1,
2, 3, 4. On your sheet of paper, write the number 4. Great. Now, let's find out which number is more. Think. Say it. Yes, 7. Which number is less? Think.
Okay.
Say it.
Show me with your fingers. Which one's less? See the little word less at the bottom? 4 is less. Very good.
Yes, 4. 7 is more than 4. 4 is less than 7. Let's say that all together.
Okay.
Ready?
Get ready. 7 is more than 4. 4 is less than 7.
Friends, it's now time to show what you know on the problem.
Okay. So we're going to get to do this problem set together. So very carefully, move your supplies to the side. I don't want you to lose your dice or anything. So move everything to the side gently. If it goes in a baggie, put it back in there. And when you're ready, put your problem set in front of you. Put your
What's the
problem set
page
in
number, Miss
front.
Kate?
Yes.
What's the page number?
I believe it is 94. Let me see. 93. 93. Now, when it's time to post this, boys and girls, if you want to post page 93 and page 95, your template, you can do both. All right, let's look at the directions together. Count the dots on the dice. Color as many beads as on the dots. Color as many beads as the dots on the dice. Circle the longer chain. Longer. Circle the longer chain. So, who can raise their hand and tell me how many dots are on this dice? Ooh. Let's see. Carolyn, how many dots are on this dice?
I see 2 dots.
All right, Carolyn, so I'm going to color 2 circles with my favorite color. How many dots are on the dice below it? Raise your hands. Smriti, how many dots are on the dice below?
5.
5. I'm going to color those 5 in my favorite color. Now, I need to circle the longer one. Which one's longer? Raise your hand if you can tell me. Which one's longer? Ryan, is the 2 or the 5 longer?
5.
So that must mean that
5 longer than 2.
5 is more than 2. 5 is more than
1, 2, 3,
2.
4, 5.
Okay, now let's move on to our next one. How many dots are on this dice? Raise your hands. Are we?
The top one?
Yeah, right here.
6.
6. I'm going to color in 6 circles. You do it too.
Is more than 3.
Okay. Now, how many are on this bottom dice? How many are on this one? Nicole.
5 is more than 4.
4. So I'm going to color in 4 circles. You do it too. Now my sentence says blank. Well, actually, I'm sorry. Before we do that, I need to circle the one that's longer. Jonyan, is these top beads longer, or are the bottom beads longer?
What did you say again?
Which one's longer, the top or the bottom?
The top.
Very good. These beads are longer, so I'm going to circle them. If they're longer, that means which one is more? Which number shows more? 6 or 4? Which number shows more? 6 or 4? Grant, which one shows more?
6.
Very good, Grant. If 6 is longer, then 6 is more than 4. Okay, these bottom 2, you're going to get to do all by yourself. You are gonna roll the dice. Then you're gonna draw how many dots are on the dice. So let's say you have 3. You're gonna draw the 3 dots that are on the dice and then color in the 3 beads. Then you're gonna roll your dice again. Draw the dots and color it in. Except this time, oh my goodness, this time it says less. Which one is less or fewer? Don't let that trick you when you do it on your own. You don't have to worry about doing the problem on the back, making a chain by rolling the dice. You don't have to worry about that one. We're just doing these 2 here on our own. Do you have a question?
I didn't even have the dice.
You don't have a dice. Okay. I want you to write your numbers between 1 and 6, and then choose a number. Close your eyes and point to a number, and you can do it that way. Do you understand what I'm saying, are we?
Yeah.
You just write your numbers on a sheet of paper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you close your eyes and point, and whatever number you're closest to, that would be like the number you landed on.
Okay.
Okay. All right, friends, I'm gonna let you go. Don't forget to take a picture of this and submit it to me. If you also want to take a picture of your template with your name on the name train, you can submit that also. And I will see you guys back at 12:45 for listening and learning. Alrighty, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.